everybody, it's TMIKA. I am back with a Dollar Tree DIY, which I absolutely love these. It is time for me to redo my bathroom. The last bathroom makeover was done in December 2016, and I wanted to give it a refreshing look, something that's more current and more updated, and I'm super excited to DIY it. So I'll be bringing to you projects. So here is a planter that I created using Dollar Tree products. If you want to make one on your own or even just make the crate and fill it with your own goodies, then watch me while I work and make one for yourself. All right, let's get into the project. Okay, so for this project, you're going to need these shadow boxes from the Dollar Tree. The bottoms of these will be removed out of 2 of them. So if you're doing 1 planter, you'll need 3 total. And this little elevated piece you're going to use to add some height to your succulent or your plant. But you're going to need 3. 2, you will take the bottom out. 1, you will keep the bottom. I'm doing 2 planters, so I have 2 sets, and I couldn't find a white one, so I just got this green one, and I'm just going to color it with some chalk paint. You're also going to need some of these colored white rocks. You could also use the stones or the pebbles that are over there. There's some black marbles, so pick whatever you choose. I wanted to go with this simple look, and I got the white rocks. I picked up 2 of these frames. I just really wanted to use this metal piece that says bless. It's a mason jar tag. There are several options of things you can put on the front of your planter, but I wanted to grab these, and I may use the frame in another project later. The next thing I picked up was this pack of wooden beads. You get 125 beads. I only need 8. And then I'm going to go ahead and color those, but they are great for adding feet to this planter. For each planter, you're going to need 1 large Ziploc heavy-duty bag to seal in the soil. You're going to need some super glue or some Gorilla Glue in your project, a hot glue gun and hot glue sticks. You're going to need some paint. I'm using some acrylic satin paint in coal. I picked that up from Target, and some Waverly chalk paint, my tried and true white chalk paint that I love. And I'm also using a little bit of brown pigment ink to add a little bit of distressing, and you're going to need some paintbrushes. And you're going to need some potting soil. This again came from the Dollar Tree. Last but not least, you're going to need your plants. I'm using succulents. I got these from IKEA. They were $3.99 each. I absolutely love them, and the little pinks in the middle, super, super cute. Choose whatever fresh plant you'd like. This plant's diameter is about 4 inches. We're going to start out with the paint objects so that they can dry while we're working on the rest of the project. So I'm going to grab the pack of wooden beads, and I'm going to pull out 8 of the largest wooden beads that are available and paint them black. Now we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to grab those picture frames with that blessed metal tag on it, and I'm going to go ahead and paint those 2 as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and paint this rogue box with the white chalk paint, and I'm going to remove the backings from this particular box, and it's easy to remove. I wanted to save 2 of these because I'm going to use it on another project in the bathroom, but you can just remove them off if you don't want to keep them. So yep, here we are. We're going to go ahead and paint that box white. We only need to paint the perimeter. I only did 1 coat because we're not going to be using the top or the bottom parts of it. It's just going to be layered on top of each other. So just paint the perimeter. Set that aside to dry. So for each planter, you'll need 3 boxes, as stated earlier. 2 of the bottoms will come out and 1 will stay on. So I'm just going to remove the hanging element from the back, and then I'm going to go ahead and remove the bottom part. It's really easy. It's just held together with the paper that's on the inside. So I'm going to take my scissors, drag along the perimeter of the box, and then push it out. Really easy to take apart. The majority of the paper came out with the first push, but go ahead and clean up the edges as best you can. It's not very serious because it's going to be on the inside, but you just don't want those papers poking out on the outside of the planner. So I just scraped my scissors lightly around the edges and took off the excess paper. Alright, go ahead and stack your 3 frames together and grab your freezer bag, your heavy duty Ziploc bag or what have you, and go ahead and measure how high the stack is and cut the bag down to size. So once you're done with that, you're going to add a bead of Gorilla Glue at the top to get a nice secure tight seal at the tip, and then I'm adding a roll of hot glue right below that to hold the Ziploc bag in place until the Gorilla Glue decides to do what it wants to do. So do that all around the perimeter of the frame. My chalk paint is all dry on the base of my planter. I'm going to go ahead and add a bead of Gorilla Glue around all the edges of the base and start to layer my boxes on top, with the top box being the one with the Ziploc bag. So you have the base, the one with all of the parts attached, you have the middle frame which is hollow, and then you have the top of the frame which has the Ziploc bag in it. Be sure to clean up any excess glue on the outside of the planter, and be sure that you don't get that Ziploc plastic on the outside of the planter as well. That's all put together. I'm going to go ahead and go over the entire box with the white chalk paint so it can all be the same color, and I wanted that fresh coat of paint around everything, so I'm going to do that around the perimeter and the top. So that's all dry. It's time to go ahead and add these beads. So I'm just going to take some hot glue and put them in all 4 corners at the bottom of my base, and making sure I try to place them at the same spot in each of the 4 corners. Here you can just use your black paint to touch up the bottom of the beads if you missed a couple spots. But I'm going to take my brown pigment ink pad. This is what I do with this pad. It totally just distresses 3D projects. And I'm just going to add a little bit of distressing to that box. And oh my gosh, I love this added touch. I absolutely love it. I went over that with a dry brush, leftover paint from the chalk paint, and just blended it all in. So I'm going to go ahead and take my blessed metal tags. They've been drying. They're dry with the black paint, and I'm going to go over the edges with the white chalk paint. And then I'm going to cover it up with the white chalk paint and wipe it off, kind of like a whitewash look. So I love the distressed look of how this tag turned out. I'm using the Gorilla Glue and some foam pop dots, which I did mention in the beginning, but you're just going to need some foam pop dots to go ahead and add to the back of this tag, and then I'm going to attach it to the front of the planter. Alright guys, we're at the home stretch. We're just going to go ahead and add soil to the bottom of this planter. You can go ahead and fill it up with soil, then leave the pot of your plant in there. I'm using a succulent because it is least likely to die in my non-green thumb hands. So I patted it securely with the soil and make sure it was nice and secure. Added a little bit of water, and then I'm just going to layer the rocks on top. And we're done. So super easy to do. This is going to be a great addition to your home. So that's it. All right, guys, there you have it. Oh my gosh, it turned out so cute. I love it. I love it. Yeah, look at my hands, like they are a mess. But I'm going to finish the second one. I kind of started at the process. I kind of started already, so I really just have to put it together. But oh my gosh, how cute does this planter look? And again, you don't have to use this as a planter. You can use it to do like gift set stuff. And if you haven't checked out like the gift set that I did at the Dollar Tree, get some of those and make this cute little inexpensive crate. It is so adorable. And the little pearls at the bottom, I can't even do it. I'm going to try to get a better picture, but the little black beads at the bottom, oh my gosh, sets it off. So cute. So anyway, I hope you guys like this DIY. Let me know in the comments below if you'll try it. What do you think of this idea? And again, this goes along with my bathroom revamp. As I said in the intro, the last time that I did that bathroom was in 2016. It's time for a refresh. So this is the style that I'm going to turn it into. So there'll be more bathroom DIYs that will be coming with this type of theme. And I absolutely love this. Is the first one and I love it, guys. Like love it. So anyway, like this video, guys, if you like it, and let me know what you think. I will talk to you soon. Bye.